Welcome back to another episode, guys, and we are talking about the Wasp. This is MMS 498 from the Ant-Man and Wasp film. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I was thinking about just doing an unboxing. You guys get my reaction exactly, as soon as she came out of the box. But unfortunately, the batteries, as I've told you guys in the past, the battery compartment gave me a little bit of difficulty while trying to do this. You really got to have small little fingers to get these little watch batteries in there. So I decided just to do it this way. She looks fantastic, guys, and I really, just getting her out here right away. You guys can see her right off the bat. I mean, look at the wings. You guys can probably barely see me because her wings just expand, and they're really, these things are amazing. They really are. But real fast, let's just go ahead and just bring her out. Let's put the box to the side. Guys, real fast. Look at this artwork. Just incredible. Beautiful, beautiful artwork on the front of this. Really nice. Really, really nice. I like it a lot. Let's put that to the side real fast. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at Wasp herself. Now you guys can see, I already have her like in a dynamic pose, like her flying. I mean, you guys can go down a little bit more like this. Get her like up there. Really, this is when you get these figures that can fly, the articulation and just the dynamic pose you could put them in with these stands is fantastic. It's second to none. It blows me away every time I check it out because it just brings so much life to these particular characters. And with Wasp, there's no difference. She is a fantastic, fantastic character. Ooh, as I almost knock her off the stand here. Just go ahead, let's take this top off because that's, again, just like Ant-Man, we had that top that comes off of the helmet. And let's go ahead and just turn the LED lighting on. Now, hopefully you guys can, because it is a yellow LED lighting. So let's go take her off the stand real fast. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. She looks just fantastic. As once again, my hamsters have woken up in the background. As happens, you have 4 hamsters, guys. Somebody's always gonna be awake. She just looks fantastic. I mean, the way that they sculpted the eyes inside. I mean, that's not an alternate head. It's not like this helmet just goes over this alternate head. I mean, they really sculpted the eyes nicely, and it really, really comes through big time. I mean, even without seeing the rest of the sculpt, the rest of the face, I mean, you could tell that that's Evangeline Lilly. Really, really incredible. And the wings, basically what you do is you pop off the back, okay, and you have just another 4 separate pieces to just pop into place in these peg holes. Pop into place, pop this top back, this cover back on the back. Boom, she's done, and she is off and flying. But before I actually put her back on the stand, the articulation in this figure, again, you get a little bit, I'll just straighten her out with the pose here real fast. Okay, as the wings continue to get in the way. But she looks great flying, guys. She really does. This is it. I mean, articulation-wise, that's it. She's not getting that leg extension up anymore. Now, front, back, there's not a whole lot to work with. Again, because of that suit really, I can't even get a little bit of a grasp with my finger. I really can't. Up here by the waist, there's a little bit more grab, but down by the legs, not going to happen. She can bend her knees, so that's fine. That works absolutely perfect. Now, as far as her shoes go, her boots, not too bad, because actually there's a split piece here, so it's not one solid piece. So you can get a heel pivot. So that works out great. Heel pivot down. You can actually put the heels up, just pointing up just a little bit. As far, side to side, not bad. Side to side, again, not bad at all. Arms, you can get her arms out to the side. Almost like she's swooping on down. So that's not bad at all either. That absolutely works. Now, because the wings are there, you're not going to be able to go. But again, who's really going to stretch those arms backward like that? This doesn't seem, it's not even realistic anyway. And she does have good articulation with the suit, Not a problem. Her arms actually extend out nicely. Elbow joints, again, not a problem. Wrist joints, no problem there either. And when you want to swap out hands, the hands pop off. These little pieces here, like these little wrist pieces, they pop off as well. So you just got to slide those back in place and put in your alternate hand that you have with the figure. But she just looks, she's fantastic. I mean, with the helmet, okay, even with the helmet, she can look down. I mean, there is a little restriction, but not bad. Oh, as that pops off. Always on camera, guys. Don't we love it when that kind of stuff happens? Let's go put the cover back on here real fast, too. Yeah, see, but that's it. I mean, head back, that's as far as you're going to go with the helmet. We'll take a look once we put the Evangeline Lilly sculpt on the figure. And, guys, prepare to be blown away. That's all I'm going to say right now. Side to side, not a problem there either. And that LED lighting, this figure is fantastic. It's darn near perfect, guys. It really is. But when you add in the LED lighting, it just, it puts it over the top. This is a must-have for any MCU fan who buys and collects Hot Toys figures. This is absolutely a must-have. It's the only 1/6 scale Wasp out there. She's fantastic. She really, I mean, I say it a lot, but she really, really hits the mark with this figure. Let's see now. I don't want to take the wings off. I mean, again, this just pops off the back. Because once they snap in, I don't want to really run the risk of damaging anything. What we can do, though, is just so we can get her back up in that flying pose that I had her before. And then we will go ahead and take a look at that Evangeline Lilly head sculpt. Okay, so there we go. We got Wasp flying in action again, helping out the rest of the fellow Avengers. Let's go ahead, pop that head off, which I guess we should have left it off anyway when we already had it off of there, right? But you guys can see, it pops off really easy, so that's nice. You don't have something that's going to be a little too, restricted where it's not going to pop off or where you're going to worry about damaging something. And we just go ahead. There's the lighting right there so you guys can see. There's a switch right there. We'll get a little bit closer. So you guys, hopefully you guys can make that out. That lighting is just ridiculous. All right. Let's put the head sculpt to the side. Okay, and let's bring the box on out here again. Yeah, I really wanted to do a reaction video, like me actually, checking her out for the first time. But again, with those batteries, man, they could be tricky, guys. They could really, I had my review basically done for like the 1/6 scale Superman from Justice League. I almost had that review pretty much all done, but I fumbled around with the batteries for a good 10-15 minutes. And so I just had to scrap the video, basically. So, we'll talk about that one eventually when that one comes. Right now, we're talking about Wasp. The headless Wasp right now. Guys, we need a head here. Where is Evangeline? Let's bring her on out. Take a look. Because I have a mess here in this box. Okay, let's put that to the side. These wings, guys. Whoo, be careful. These, I'm going to tell you real fast. These wings, when you're attaching them, these things, I'm telling you, if there's one piece on this figure that I think is something that is people, if anything breaks, put it that way, anything breaks, these wings are going to be, they're going to be the thing that breaks. Be very, very careful putting these into place. I mean, you can see just moving them like this. You can see there's you just got to be really careful. I mean, that's it. But the good thing is, I mean, they are on a ball joint. So actually you can almost kind of just put them like this, which works out pretty darn good, guys. Gives you a little bit more room. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I just discovered that right now. Oh my goodness. I've been knocking into these wings for no reason. Oh, I love it. I love this channel because I always I discover things as I go along. It's a learning process for me. I love it. I love it. I love it. Always fun. Okay, guys, there's that base that I was telling you about. Let's move her back. She's just going to be in the way here. Here's the base. And if you want to, you can stand her in front, and we're going to do that right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can. It's really nice, nice image of Wasp. And I want to take this out because I just want to do this. Just put the base, put the backing back in there in the box. And guys, look at this. Look at that head sculpt. If that's not Evangeline Lilly, then I don't know who. I've never. I mean, it captures her likeness to a T. Just incredible. This is easily one of my favorite figures that I have so far. I mean, she's amazing. She really is. And as far as the head popping on, let's see. I definitely don't want to damage anything. So let's see if we can just put this ball joint like this. See if we can just line her on up. And I don't want to. Okay, there we go. That one a little bit tighter. Easier to take the helmet off. Harder to put the actual head sculpt on. Okay, let's get her down here again. Let's just stand her up. How about that? Let's do that. But we'll keep her wings attached. For the time being, we'll keep her wings attached. Now, once we get to the head. Now, helmet off. Let's see. Yeah, actually, you know what, guys? I'm not going to, believe it or not, there's more. There is more, even with the, okay, let's see. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit. Okay, there's a little bit of looking down. It seems like there's more with the helmet on, though. To be honest, I think there's more of a swivel, more of a pivot down. Still not bad. Looking up, forget it. You're not getting to get anything with the head. Side to side, a little tighter than the helmet. The helmet's definitely a little bit looser. She has her sculpted ponytail in the back. Again, guys, be careful. These things are, they're not. She can swivel it back and forth a little bit, but again, be careful. You don't want to damage your figure. But she looks fantastic, guys. If you guys didn't see the base before, look, Ant-Man and Wasp base, really nice yellow. Just incredible. You guys can see right there. I dare you to find a better sculpt. I've said it before, the life in these figures, when you look at them, it's second to none. It really is. And it's just like Hot Toys just gets better and better and better as they go. But they are, my advice to anyone, and I've kind of discovered this over the last, number of videos, talking about these figures. Anybody who wants to really get into collecting Hot Toys, the best bet for anybody, a new collector like myself, trying to get into it, because like I said, I dove right in with these. Pick the brand you like. Stick with the characters you really, really like. And, just realize that you're not, unless you have unlimited income, you're just not going to be able to get every single figure you want. You're going to want them all. You're absolutely going to want them all. You're going to want a room filled with these things. But you just have to realize that, unless that option is available to you, it's just not going to happen. To just pick what you'd like, whether it be Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and just roll with that, guys, because that's your best bet. Okay, now she doesn't really want to stand. Okay, you know what? She still looks pretty good, and I think I might actually roll with that head sculpt for a while, because she just looks fantastic. I really, really love that head sculpt a lot. Now, if you guys don't want to have the wings on her, you can go with this alternate backpack, or the back part of it. Kind of like has the wings, like if they were, tucked back into the backpack. So that's an alternate version you guys can go with too. Again, be very careful. It can be a little fragile. We have alternate hands, fisted hands right here. as well as we have, because I already swapped these hands out, because I figured, you know, I wanted to have, like, with the flying option, have the hands sticking out a little bit. So we have some other hands right here, with the fingers more pronounced sticking out. Okay, we have this back, like if the helmet was down, like, you know, oh, and once again, guys, we gotta have it. Things have to fall on camera. Well, anyway, we're going to leave it like that anyway, because it's just a part, it's an alternate part that sticks into the back of the backpack. But you know what? I do want to show you guys what it looks like. So what I'm going to do, because this is what happens when you don't have, I don't roll with editing tools here, guys. I do everything on the fly. So excuse me for 1 second while I pick up the pieces of Wasp that like to roll away. This is what happens, guys. I'm telling you. This is what happens. It's all good. It's all good. It is all good. Okay? So essentially, if you had her helmet down, the way to get this piece on is just flip her ponytail to the side, and you can kind of slide this right into the back, giving you that look of her helmet being down and not over her, you know, the full helmet effect. And the ponytail actually goes right back into place. So I'm going to actually keep that on there for now, give it more of that effect. But we have extra wrist pegs. We have as well, because we don't have too many more things to go with this figure, but something that I have not even taken out of the package, and it looks really, really cool. So we saw this with the Ant-Man figure as well, with the little mini Ant-Man that came with. Yeah, guys. It's a little mini Wasp when she's shrunk down. How cool is that? Really, really nice. Really nice. Let's back her up for a second here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's put this on the base. Now look at this. Look at the size difference. Incredible. What a difference between the miniaturized Wasp to a full-size Wasp. Just great. A nice addition added in by Hot Toys. Really, really cool. But guys, this is the 1/6 scale Hot Toys Wasp figure from Ant-Man and Wasp. Guys, she is amazing. Simply amazing. The head sculpts have been on point. Every review that I've done so far, unboxing I've done, the sculpts just continue to blow me away. And this one is definitely no different. This is Evangeline Lilly 110%. And these, like I said, be careful with these wings. They definitely add flair to this figure. She looks amazing. She really does. And let's put the alternate head. We're just taking a little break from the alternate head for. Just put that in there with the. But yeah, there you go, guys. Definitely worth picking up. And I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure she's still available. I wouldn't sleep on this figure. I'm telling you, once this figure starts to get into the hands of more collectors and people, you know, really seeing how good she looks, this is one not to sleep on. Because again, it's the only Wasp figure available. So I really think she's going to go quick. And once she does, I think the price could definitely skyrocket on her. I think there's definitely a boost in the MCU right now with the Hot Toys because of WandaVision. And yeah, this is one. Get out there and pick this one up if you can find her right now. Don't hesitate. Get her now. Because I got a feeling, you know, I have a feeling people are going to regret not picking her up down the line. Because she's definitely worth having in your collection. But, guys, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in another video. Take care.